Space Camp. I am your host, DJ Nate Skyywalker.
Hey, it's your boy Killa K, man. What's happening with y'all?
And we back, man, with Space Camp, man. Episode 9.
So
We moving right along. We don't know how many episodes gonna be in this season either, y'all. So y'all just as lost as we is when it comes to how many we gonna do. What do you think we should do, cuz?
I don't know. I just know we gotta keep on pushing. We gotta get that, man.
As y'all see, man, Cubie ain't here with us today, man. It's the man's birthday.
Happy birthday, Cube, man.
October 27.
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday, Cube, man. So, he out here, wilding out, doing his thing with his wife, stuff like that. So, it's like, man, we gotta give him a day off, man. Everybody deserves a day off every so often. So we're gonna get right back into it.
Shouts out to our new subscribers that we got, man. Shouts out to everybody on the tube, man, that's been leaving the comments.
For sure.
Shouts out to Sarah, Lonnie, man, for the new subscribers, man. Good job, you guys. I appreciate it, man. Much love.
Subscribe. And shout out to everybody that's around the world that's watching us, man, that we don't even know,
All my homies in Brazil right now. Wow. And over there in Asia, I see y'all, man.
South America, Europe. We had a few people out of Europe. I don't even know nobody in Europe for real, but they out there watching, man. So that's what's up, man. We appreciate that, man, from us to y'all. Word?
For sure. I'll take that.
We got my dog Busta Rhymes playing in the background right now, just because we trying to see who gonna do the verses against him. Actually, I seen today, man. Check out the Snoop Dogg interview on the Breakfast Club, man. They had a dope ass interview. Snoop Dogg came on to talk about his new album that's dropping November 15th called Algorithm.
That's hard. I just like the way that sounds.
Yeah, it's called Algorithm. This is the first project that he's dropping while he's on. He's now an executive for Def Jam.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So he doing big things and helping Def Jam get their talent back. He felt like Def Jam was synonymous with hip hop, which it was. Def Jam had they had LL, they had Run DMC, they had
Hov,
they had Slick Rick. So they had Hov as an executive.
Yeah, but he wasn't with the.
No, but man, they had so many big acts on Def Jam. Not to mention your Red Man, Method Man, everybody that was on the freaking game.
I was just finna say that because
Def Jam Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York, and so Snoop talked about that, and he was like, man, I want to get Def Jam back to where it used to be, back to the feel of music when New York was running it. I can't hold you, like when New York was running hip hop, the shit was fun.
Yeah.
So
because it was real versatile during that point, man. It was like it was all kind of different styles, man. It wasn't just that New York Mobb Deep feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a whole bunch of different beats, shit that made you dance, shit that made good looking, cuz. Shit that made you think, lyrical content, shit for the club. Songs to ride to, everything. Like they made all type and R&B. So shout out to Def Jam, shout out to what's happening over there, shout out to y'all new journey. And speaking of Snoop Dogg, he lost his moms, man. Lost his moms just earlier this week, and
yeah, man.
He also just turned 50. You know what I'm saying? So Snoop Dogg still out here moving around in the rap game, in the hip hop game. Not just hip hop, man. Snoop is
global, man. That
global,
joker, he everywhere, man. Like global. Cause I heard about his mom Dukes, dog, and like Snoop's so big in the culture, like you almost feel like you know him, but you know what I'm saying? Like you don't know him, but like just the way he move, cause he's just a natural, cool dude, and like I was like, oh man, like hearing about his mom Dukes.
That was an accident.
You know what I'm saying? That touched home. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Because like I said, I ain't never lost no parent, man. And his mom's, what was she, like 70? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I seen his birthday party he had.
I ain't seen
that. I seen some of the footage, dog. They got him, it was a 1955, Monte Carlo joker. That joker was big. Like the back seats was like one of these and a half.
Damn.
Yeah, dog. That joker was huge.
Okay. Well,
But it was a players ball. That was the theme of his birthday party. It was a players ball thing. So everybody came with that players ball look, man. And
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Snoop, man, and condolences to him and his family.
For sure.
Drake had a birthday this weekend too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He did a Cocaine Cowboys theme for his shit.
No. What does that mean? What is what are?
That's what I said when I originally seen.
like what does that mean? Do you show up a cowboy hat to bring your own cocaine?
That's what he had on. No, I don't know about that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Yeah, I think it was just.
He had a white girl, boy.
Look, I ain't trying to start no goddamn rumors.
I'm not either. I'm just trying to go off the theme of what he's saying, like a cocaine cowboy party. Was it cowboy cocaine party?
It was a cowboy party.
Okay.
But it was just Narcos thing.
Yeah, okay.
How, I have absolutely no fucking idea. You know what I'm saying? That's just like throwing a BMF party. Like,
well, you know what? I ain't even gonna knock that. Because that ain't your traditional birthday party. Like, Snoop threw a players ball for his birthday, and he threw a cowboy, narcotic, cocaine-ish type of party.
21 Savage just had a party.
Yeah.
His theme was Freaknik.
See what I'm saying? The theme of the party, man. So
now Freaknik, that's dope.
That would be dope. That would like I'm definitely with that one.
And the owners of the Freaknik name thought that the idea was so dope that the motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I might show up to Drake party, man, just to.
He already had it.
Did he?
Yeah, but Freaknik though, the owners of the trademark went to 21 Savage when they seen the flyer for the party and was like, "Hey, listen, man, just make sure y'all shout us out. You know what y'all doing this party, because we own a trademark now. We trying to get Freaknik back into Atlanta. You know, we trying to build the brand back up."
Who's the sponsor behind it? Like.
Because,
or
I'm not sure the name of the group.
Or not even necessarily the people behind the scenes. Yeah. Like, who's the face of Freaknik? Like
it ain't really no face no more. So the people trying to build the brand back up.
Is Luke gonna be a part of it? Because I feel like
he should be.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the founding fathers of Freaknik.
Yeah, he should be, but I don't know how much he on board with that just yet. They kind of they trying to rebuild it. So 21 wanted to do the party. He didn't shout them out, so they was like, "Well, I guess we finna have to sue y'all for y'all using our likeness because all we asked was for a shout out. We ain't asked y'all to pay us or nothing." And 21 and his manager was like, "Shit, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? We could do that."
Oh, that's what that was their response. Hey, look, because I was sitting there like, man, we did shout you out, man. You ain't, that was when I called you. He said, fuck y'all.
So, I hope it don't be too many issues, but Freaknik came back and they was like, damn, man, all we asked for was a shout out. You know what I mean? So, guess we finna have to legally get on y'all ass for using the trademark and throwing a party and putting it on the flyer without our permission.
Hey, man. Hey, look.
Now, the party was free. So, I don't know if they can sue for proceeds, but they could probably sue for using the likeness.
Like just a brand.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who else I heard was like that?
Oh.
They said Dawn. Like the dishwashing detergent, the soap Dawn. Yeah. Like if you watch like any of them like home improvement videos or like how to build a crib or like say one of the reality shows, they always got the Dawn at the sink turned the other way.
It's all blurred out or something.
Yep. But you just see the back of it, but you don't never get to see the front of it.
Yeah, it's a lot. Look, if we ever get big enough, motherfuckers might come at us and be like, "Hey, hopefully it ain't Snoop, man." Cause shout out to 19 Crimes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah, man.
19 Crimes, but we might have some issues, we ever get big enough. I hope we get big enough to have some issues where motherfuckers be like, "Hey man, you gotta cover this shit up when you or because you got." I think. See, I thought what I first thought it was that you gotta blur shit out so they don't have to pay you for advertising they shit. But apparently it go both ways. So you gotta blur it out so you don't have to pay them or they don't have to pay you.
Man, but I mean, okay, I get it.
But it's free advertisement. That's how I see it.
That's how I look at it too. I get it from the business aspect if you really want to go that deep with it. But what I'm saying is like, goddamn it, like right now, I drink. I happen to like, what the fuck is this we drinking, man? Bud Light Platinums.
Yeah.
I like Bud Light Platinums.
Yeah.
If you see me drinking a Bud Light Platinum, I just happen to like Bud Light Platinums.
Yeah.
Now, Bud Light feels some type of way about me drinking their product, then don't even have a motherfucker in the market. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking your product because I'm drinking it because I like your product.
Yeah.
This is just what I'm drinking. I'm not trying to, hey, everybody need to go, you know. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
That's what I thought magazine ads was.
And that's what I'm saying.
You went to go get Billy D for the cigarettes because you wanted motherfuckers to smoke your
cigarette.
Because Billy D is a smooth motherfucker.
And you pay Billy D for him to do whatever your commercial is because y'all got that contract. But now Billy D. Williams is already just drinking Coke 45s.
Right.
Already.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Billy D drink Coke 45s? Hell, I'm finna go get me one of them.
Yeah.
So whoever that brand is, Billy D, you shouldn't be tripping. Exactly.
Yeah.
You really should be. And if he ain't asking for no bread from you, then don't push that issue. You know what I mean? That's like giving the salutes to, you know what I'm saying? Like salutes to Denzel, man, for steady doing this thing. Salutes to Don Cheadle for steady doing this thing. Salutes to Queen Latifah, man, for doing her thing and with her new the show, what is it, Equalizer?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Killing that. Then all of a sudden she turned back around. Each one of them turned back around like, I'm finna sue that motherfucker, man, for mentioning my name. I didn't say nothing bad. I didn't decrypt your character. Yeah. And then ain't like
I'm bigging you up.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's one thing if I'm speaking up on something that you actually did. Motherfucker, you can't get mad at me on that. Yeah. Now if I'm slandering you,
then
that's different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should be.
That's how it's supposed to be, you know, just based on principle, but everybody don't go by that.
And 21 wasn't slandering Freaknik, nigga.
Nah,
anybody throwing the Freaknik party, nigga, it's because of
Uncle Luke.
Yeah, and they heard how synonymous Freaknik was back in the 90s.
That's what I'm saying. So you more or less paying homage. Except in that particular case, he was paying homage, but they ain't get no credit. They wanted, hey man, just.
But they did from it being called Freaknik.
Yeah,
you would think.
Exactly.
But. You know, I don't know, man.
But no, you still in the thing with my party to make money. So you owe me money.
But he ain't even charged nobody to get to the party.
It don't matter, man. I'm a Freaknik. It's my party. I'm the one that created the Freaknik, dog, and you need to pay homage. And that's why I brought up Uncle Luke. Yeah. Because if anybody want to talk about Freaknik,
you know what I'm saying? But if you buy the trademark, then
and you can buy it. Hey, so, you can buy it. Now that's some whole ass shit too.
Yeah.
But it's good business.
Yeah.
Good
that's
business.
Like the 112 shit that we was just talking about earlier.
With the
Look, man, I'm tired of all these R&B groups being in tour with each other, man. We need y'all niggas to drop music. We don't need y'all fighting over how much money is being made from the music that's old. Go make some new shit. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying. And then what's making me mad about that, cuz, hey, happy birthday again to Cube. But what's making me mad about that is, like, it's all the R&B groups that you're starting to see, you know what I'm saying? They kind of tender. You know what I mean? You being tender. But what's making me upset is, it's not even a lane for R&B groups. No more like that. Not like how it was back in the 90s. Yeah. So the few that we got, I don't need to see you motherfuckers beefing. Right. Like, y'all get y'all shit together, get that money, because y'all ain't performing like that. And then the little performance that you are getting, you know what I'm saying, be blessed, be humble. I'm glad that y'all getting y'all money, man, but like get that shit together because we got to stick together.
Yeah. But see, it's another problem too because it ain't just on the groups. It's also on the listeners. A lot of motherfuckers don't be supporting them groups when they get back together or they drop new shit. So, this is my problem. My problem right here with hip hop and R&B. We so quick to down a motherfucker for dropping some new shit and always looking for some new shit and we get caught up in this nostalgic mindset to where, you know, you can only hear their old songs or the shit that you heard when you was younger and you had a lot of fun hearing it. But won't check for none of the new shit that they got going on. They still artists. They still putting out new shit. They still trying to, you know, make sure that they appease the fans. And y'all booing them off the stage because they playing their new shit. You only want them to play their old shit. It's like, come on, fam.
And that's true. But the attention span is different. And I had watched an interview with, it was Prince. And he was on the Arsenio Hall show. And he was like, the way music is set up right now, everybody pushing their music out so fast, you know what I'm saying? Because the attention span is so quick. Yeah. So like, well, I ain't heard enough from him in about 2 months. I ain't heard enough from him in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? He getting old, he can get washed. Versus like Prince was saying, like with his era, like if he made 9 mixtapes, he gonna take the best songs off each one of those mixtapes, and then that's his album. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now the rest of those songs that he got off this album or this mixtape, turn them into singles. You stretch your music. That way you got the value of your music. So if I don't come back in 3 years, I'm still eating off this one. Right. So I ain't used up 30% or 40% of my material and came out with 200 songs in 1 year, but y'all only fuck with 15 of them.
Right. And that's what Chris Brown be doing. Dog.
Hell yeah, he do. If you pay attention, yeah.
I love Chris Brown, but dog, like, we don't need no double disc no more, man. Like you said, motherfuckers' attention spans ain't even big enough no more for them to listen to no double disc. You dropping 40 songs. You don't have to. You could drop a project with 12 joints on there.
Now, hold on. But now that might be his way of giving himself a little cushion. All right, bye. I'm going to drop this double joint because Pac was known for dropping double discs. You know what I'm saying? We talk about like Pac, but Pac that was just his thing though. You know what I'm saying? He already had them. The more music I make, man, the more I gotta push. But
he was also trying to get the fuck off of a label.
Yeah, man.
And that was the reason why that nigga dropped that double disc.
And we can go get into that. We ain't gotta get into it right now because we're still on Chris. Yeah. But like with Chris with the double album, all right, bye. I gave you 40 of them. Yeah. I could fall back for about a year or two. You know what I'm saying?
Can you?
But he won't. Yeah. And the way the area is, you're right. Can you?
Yeah.
Can you? Because the attention span is different. When I'm saying this right now, like, check this out. Say the Temptations drop an album.
Yeah.
The younger generation, you know what I'm saying, they probably won't fuck with it. Even our generation will listen to it, but we probably ain't finna go buy it.
Yeah.
But the older generation, they gonna get excited because it's just the idea that artist ain't brought out some more material, like a Gerald Levert, or like when Mike drop a new album, or like when you hear like say Prince or Morris Day, you know what I'm saying? Like let the time come back out and drop an album right now, and they got Bruno Mars as a feature.
That'd be hard.
That would be cold. Like that's what I.
So do you need to link up young and older artists and give everybody something? Because
but look, you said go ahead.
Older generations don't want to go out nowhere where younger people was at, and vice versa. Young people don't want to go nowhere where older people were at.
But I understand both sides.
Yeah.
Because older people ain't trying to go out and be dealing with all that foolishness and young ass shit, man. Yeah. I ain't got time. Hell, it took me 6 hours to even get out here, goddamn it, man, and now I gotta sit here to pay all this money for the party to get shut down because of a fight or whatever the fuck the case is. You know what I'm saying? But then the younger generation, am I trying to hear that shit, man?
Yeah.
You know, I get it, but I don't want to hear that old ass shit.
I don't understand the younger generation.
And I don't either because
motherfuckers is trying to hear that shit.
Exactly.
And you gonna be trying to hear as soon as your ass grades 30, because you're gonna get tired of doing what you're doing
and like
running the streets most of the time. And then you're gonna find something to fit your liking, to fit the state of being that you want to be, and it's gonna be a lot smoother. Be it rap or R&B or old school or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Like for instance, say like a Sada baby.
Yeah.
When Sada get like 55 years old, but he's still out here on tour, and then all of a sudden he do a feature with whoever the next Sada 2 is, or whoever the next, you know what I'm saying, young individual is. This generation who follows Sada, like whatever music you grew up on, you always gonna have a heart full somewhere deep down in the soul. So to see Sada, do a feature with whoever the new artist is, you gonna check it out, because you grew up listening to Sada. So I get that part of it. Only thing is, it's like
that's what happened with the Isley Brothers and R. Kelly.
Isley Brothers and R. Kelly.
Mission to Please. When that album dropped, my mission to please.
That's what's happening with Snoop Dogg right now.
Yeah, with algorithm. He got younger people on
He got his Snoop is on everybody's shit.
Yeah, and he said that he was like, man, I'm the first nigga to reach out to a younger artist and go, your NBAs or whatever. He was like, I reach out to them, and sometimes I give them the feature for free just because I know they know what it's gonna do for them, and I know what it's gonna do for me.
Exactly. He ain't even looking for them bread because he's looking at the bigger picture. Yeah. Shit, you hot.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna get down with you. We finna go from there. And watch the publicity because you finna get my fan core because they want to see me, but then that gives them an opportunity to be able to listen to you if they never even heard you. Vice versa, your audience, I'm one of a lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of a kind. We ain't got no other Snoop Dogs.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what made them so hard. Like when you had Snoop Dogg and you got like another person in their own name, like a Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no more Nate Dogs.
Nah, we don't. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them.
We got Clay Baby, and he don't like to be compared to Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? That's from Doughboy Cash Out. But even they waving
MOE. You know what I'm saying? Mo like, but he died. Like.
Yeah, but just you know what I'm saying, that lane, like,
and the singer trap guy,
the G Funk,
the G Funk,
yeah.
So that's a way bigger conversation we're gonna be able to have in the future.
Yeah, we're gonna pass.
It's I just hate that our white brothers and sisters can get an album from Madonna. And everybody on board, everybody buying it, everybody streaming it, and she right back on tour doing her thing, and we can't do that for none of our older artists. And Madonna dropped in the 80s.
Hell, and you know who else got that wave?
Oh.
And I fuck with her. If I fuck with her, she still look good.
Yeah.
Cher.
Cher? Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
See what I'm saying? Madonna, Cher, you know what we talking about, over 55 in that 60 era. But you still out here on tour.
Yeah.
You still doing your thing. We had Tina, but like how you say, we like New Edition, but they ain't doing that right now. Yeah.
Only person, I mean, Janet is the only one I know around that age that could drop something. And she could still catch a radio single.
And Mary J, but Mary J ain't that.
And she ain't that old.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of people still trying to look at Mary like, oh man, nobody trying to hear that, you know.
So let me ask you this. Like, Beyonce at 65, would she be able to have that wave? To be able to still drop something at that age and she got a following. Okay.
Yeah, she got a cult following. They don't give a damn. It don't matter how old Beyonce is. They gonna jump on it. But that's the thing. I don't want to say it's new, but it's new to our culture having cult followings. So,
but
Beyonce's, cause Janet ain't got a cult following. Everybody love Janet.
Everybody fuck with Janet.
And everybody love Beyonce too. But I know some black people. And that's like, and particularly is the LGBTQ community. They particularly love Beyonce. And I don't really know how she fell into their grasp like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, you better not get into no argument about no Beyonce with no LGBTQ community member.
I don't know, man.
You're going to have a bad time.
But maybe her music just, touched that community. You know what I'm saying? Just a little. They feel it more.
Yeah, I wonder if it's...
And I don't like... And when I say they, because I don't like how that shit sounded. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, it's a separate... But they the ones that separating the fucking community, though.
Man, that's true. That's...
Like,
yeah.
If you want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are separating ourselves from the rest of society. But then, when somebody speak on what y'all got going on, because y'all human beings too, then it's an issue. So when you speaking about human being, we all are the human race.
Exactly, man.
So when we, and I don't like to say y'all versus us or this, that, the third. It's like, man, we all one people. So
motherfuckers is humans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the same thing. The very reason that y'all started to name the community and put and start the movement was because of separation. But y'all causing more separation than what the original issue was. And we it's like ain't nobody hating y'all. Nobody hate y'all. Nobody hate y'all. Even a Boosie and Lil Nas X situation. Boosie don't hate the LGBTQ community. He don't like Nas X ass. He don't like
yeah. That's exact. There you go.
He don't like.
There you go.
He don't.
I ain't got nothing to do with the community. I don't like you, motherfucker. Yeah. Now you just happen to be you, and I don't like you, but not because of you being you. It's because of your characteristics and how you portray you on the others. Is probably is how I see it.
Yeah, and I think what Boosie is trying to say is that, you being you don't necessarily mean that you gotta push you out on everybody else. If you comfortable with yourself, everybody else you ain't gotta explain shit. What's understood ain't gotta be explained.
Exactly.
So if you comfortable with yourself and what you do, that's all you. But you don't have to push the image off of what you are to everybody else. You don't have to.
And you know what that feel like?
Yeah.
Taking gender and the different variables, you know, that comes with Lil Nas X and all, you know what I'm saying? But taking that out of the equation, but just off the personality, like, okay, prime example. That dude who just got the new haircut, but he wants you to see it. And he keep bringing emphasis on it. Yeah, you know, I just had to get this new line, and man, did you know what I'm saying? You see how they did? You need to go get this box. Hey,
you got the haircut for you, dog.
Hey, bro, I know you see the new whip. Yeah, I see it, man. But you ain't seen the whip.
Yeah, let me show you.
Let me show you real quick.
Get in.
Then 3 hours later, but see, your whip don't do this right here. You gotta have this type of, you know what I'm saying? Your whip.
Like,
damn, all right, bro.
When we leave, I can't call you to use your whip. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like, you have that's an enjoyable blessing that you got right there, man. I'm proud that you got your blessing. I'm proud that you got your whip, bro. I don't need to hear nothing else about it, but did you see the ties?
You trying to make me hate on your whip?
Like, did you see the ties, man? Oh, he ain't fucking with me, man. I was trying to tell him about my car. Nigga, for 7 hours. You left that part out. You ain't telling you trying to tell me 7 hours.
I give, and you know what I'm saying, I don't even want to really even get on the shit that Boosie said to Nas X, and Nas X trolling him and all this shit. What I do want to say is this. Nas X, you are an artist, so you get a chance to portray your art however you want to portray your art. But it's obvious that you not portraying your art for you doing it for everybody else. It's keeping attention on what you're doing. If you a dope artist, you don't have to demand attention. Attention is gonna come to you. Like
The Weeknd.
The Weeknd. Or no. Man, what's his fucking name, man?
Shit, it'll come to you.
It'll come to me.
It'll come to you.
Got Frank Ocean.
Yep.
Frank fucking Ocean is a dope artist because he's a dope artist. The motherfucker can sing, but he can also paint a visual for you about the words that he's singing, how he's singing, between the production being put together. He's a dope artist. He doesn't have to make sure that people know that he's gay all the time. You know what I mean? Tyler the Creator. I don't know if Tyler the Creator is gay or not.
But he ain't pushing it on you.
He ain't pushing it on you. He's still making dope art. He still had one of the biggest album drops of this year. And we don't fucking know, and we don't care if he gay or not. All we care is if you got art and you have the platform to put that motherfucking art out, put that shit out as best as you can. Don't let no gimmick drive who you are as an artist. And that's Nas X, that's what you doing. It's a gimmick driving who you are. And that's the problem. That's the issue. That's Boosie's issue, and I think that's everybody else's issue that they have with you.
Like, damn, dog, man, all right, we get it, man. Like, here you go again with some...
yeah, man, give us some bars. If you a dope rapper, nigga, give us some bars. Make motherfuckers respect you that's been doing this shit.
Without all the antics.
Without all the antics. You know what I mean?
Yo.
And there's other ways to do that. Like, shout out to a Ludacris, a Missy Elliott, a Busta Rhymes. These motherfuckers drop dope lyrics, but they also drop dope-ass... visuals and you know, videos and stuff like that.
Ludicrous.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, to make sure to make sure that we knew that shit was dope, and it didn't always have to have a ploy behind it. You know.
Hey, speaking of artists, man. Hey, man, what's your take on Bobby Brown, man? Because look, I heard, I don't know the full depth on it. I just know that they said that what is it? Every little step I take.
Yeah.
That Ralph, what's my man name?
Ralph Tresvant.
Yeah, was on that. Now, if you in my age bracket, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm 95 years old, and I'm still kicking, and I'm blessed to be here. But when you hear that track, like, I can hear him on that a little bit. I don't know how much of that song, Ralph's song. But when you think about it, what's the Ghostbuster song with Bobby Brown?
On Our Own. If it's up to us, we got to take control. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't sound shit like every step I take.
Oh.
It don't. It sound.
You and me, we got to deal with him. He was getting it. He was
a rapper.
He was doing his best Michael Jackson impression. Actually,
that's what. That's what it sounded like to me.
Now that I think about it, but so word come out from Bobby's manager at the time that again every little step was sang by Ralph Transvat, and Bobby did some background vocals or something up under, or maybe Ralph's was under. We don't know, but
it was a J Lo and Ashanti.
Yeah.
That's what it.
So I immediately went to go listen to the song. Cause I need to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've been tricked, you know. Every is my shit, right? Run them up. So I feel like, as long as I've been listening to this song, man, it's my shit. You turn on every little step right now. Everybody gonna sing it. Everybody gonna dance. But are you dancing and singing to Bobby?
Or is it Ralph?
Is it Ralph?
And it sounded like Ralph, dog. When I heard that little information, and I went back to listen to it myself, I said, hell, Bobby was only doing the rapping, and that's what it. Yeah.
Listening to the telephone. And that sounds just like New Edition tracks to me.
Yeah.
And we all know that Ralph was singing lead on most of them songs.
And they just say it wasn't nothing like that, because they said Bobby could have did it, but Bobby just had a long night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was partying and
he had a raspier voice getting into that time probably because he was partying and shit. But if you
he could have been going through that Usher stage, like, you know, when Usher was with Puffy and then got with Jermaine Dupri.
I'll tell you something about that analogy.
I'm listening.
The other day, me and Kiva, right? She was like, I was like, it was an Usher song. She didn't know it was an Usher song, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, that's Usher. And she was like, I never knew that. So I'm like, yeah, listen, you don't even know. We listen to a lot more Usher than you think we do, you know? So she was like, I never knew that. I was like, listen, I was like, she was like, his voice is just golden. You know what I'm saying? I was like, it is though. And I was like, there ain't many people whose voice could still stay the same for so long. And I was like, the only time we ever heard Usher's voice change was in between him being with Puffy when he was like 13 on his first album. What's the song from? Can You Get With It? Yeah. Can You Get With It was on that album, and then Did You Make Me Want An album?
That was My Way.
My Way.
Yeah.
But that album, you get. I think Usher was like 17 at that time.
He had some bangers on there though.
He had bangers, but his voice was full blown Usher already. Like within these 4 years, this nigga got that shit together.
Oh yeah.
The nigga got it together. Whatever he was missing. Now
get some lemon, baby.
Right. Now, as much as I want to say that Bobby didn't. But Bobby was a fucking rock star. Like, so we ain't coming here to shit on him at all.
No, because I respect that rock star life, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
If you can do it and be safe doing it,
that's all you. But I just, you know, I would like my childhood to be put back together, man. Hoping that every little step ain't sang by Ralph. Even though Ralph, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Ralph tried the New Jack Swing, you know, situation too with
But he did. I ain't feel like it worked for him.
It didn't.
I didn't.
He dropped.
I didn't feel it like him doing the New Jack Swing felt like Jesse Powell doing a gangster song. It
was what
or Tevin Campbell.
What was the song he did?
Being raunchy. You know what I'm saying?
Tevin Campbell did get a little raunchy.
Yeah, man. But when I say
break it down. I don't want nobody else to hear the sound.
Okay.
This love is a private affair.
That's got a little Trey Songz on it, don't it?
Prince. Prince wrote that.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check that shit out.
Hey, you know that's my guy.
Yeah, Prince wrote that shit. Break it down. Shit, man, we got a lot of shit on this board that we gotta cover.
Man, we cover some shit.
Let me see it, man. Alec Baldwin.
Oh shit.
Alec Baldwin is working on a new movie. Out in Mexico. Was it New Mexico?
I thought it was New Mexico.
Out of New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Called Rust.
And killed the motherfucker.
With a prop gun. It's not funny. It's not funny.
No, I'm not laughing at all. Nope.
But it tripped me out when I heard it. You know, so he's pointing the gun at, you know, a few of the people that's on the production team. I don't know, checking it, trying to get it to work, whatever the case is. Gun goes off, kills a member of the production team, and also
injured a couple other people.
A few others.
Which means he was out there going berserk with that bitch. Dude.
It was a shotgun?
Dude, it was a shotty. It was a shotty because they said he hit the woman dead in the chest. And when she took the impact,
I thought it would have been a machine joint.
No.
That's the only time I can see you shoot.
I thought they said it was a shotty, bro, and he was due because he injured. And when think about it, like a shotty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's gonna spread it out.
It's gonna, yep.
And they got so.
But it was a prop though. It was a prop. But the impact from that.
You remember Child's Play 3?
When Chucky switched all the pistols,
switched all the rifles with real bullets.
I thought that too. But they haven't said that in the news. They didn't say that she got shot with a real bullet. Just the impact from that motherfucker is, you know what I'm saying, what did it.
How? Like, what type of prop gun is this?
It's a real gun. It's just a blank bullet. This ain't no penetrating bullet. But the impact from this bitch still coming out with that force.
Man, listen, I've been wondering since I was a kid how they made these guns look so real.
And
but
she did have a vest and shit on underneath the protection. So she still, still died. So I don't know if she might have had a bad, and I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying, to her and the family, you know what I'm saying. I'm not talking about that, but but on this tip, like
how? Like, okay. See, alright. This poses a bigger question because we big movie buffs and shit. Mm-hmm. So I always used to wonder how they made these fake movie guns look so real. Not even seeing real guns in my life before. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a real gun. It's just a blank.
I thought they was just totally.
No. That's why when you see Denzel. When Denzel took them 100 shots on training day, that one that nigga.
Yeah, it was something blowing up on it.
Oh no, hell no! They popped him. They was just blanks. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna.
They not going.
They're not supposed to penetrate through you.
Okay.
Not saying that they can't kill you.
Yeah.
But the chances of that happening is real thin. Like you don't hear about that. Like what was what's Bruce Lee's son?
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. Kind of the same thing.
Got killed on the set.
Yeah, but was that a prop gun or was that a real bullet? And I want to say that was a prop gun.
Yeah.
That killed him. But like even you ever seen 1,000 Ways to Die?
Yeah.
Okay. On 1,000 Ways to Die, they one of the 1,000 ways. It might have been like 979 or it might have been 13. It was one of them. Yeah. But it was Joker had a 44.
Yeah.
He got the blank in it, right? He playing around and shit. Fuck around and kill his goddamn self. He put it up to his head.
Yeah.
Squeeze that bitch because
the pressure though.
Exactly. Wow. And that's what it is. So enough pressure got blow your shit straight back. Man. That's like when you see motherfuckers fold up when they get hit in their chest.
Yeah. Same kind of deal.
Same. Yep. Yeah. Except it's coming from
it's the force
of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yup.
Well,
but he killed the motherfucker.
He don't know what's about to happen to Alec Baldwin. We still been watching this story and trying to figure out what's happening. They don't know. Nobody else knows either.
And
whether to take him to jail or whether to charge him for manslaughter, whether to not charge him at all because it is a prop gun.
It's a prop. It's a movie set.
We don't know. You know, a lot of Republicans is on the side of sending Alec Baldwin to jail because Alec Baldwin is not a Republican and he always playing Donald Trump on SNL. and be killing the fucking role of Donald Trump.
Hey, he got him down, don't he?
Yeah,
he got him down.
So they don't like that shit.
Because Alex a rock star too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin. Man, you know them Baldwin brothers.
But I don't know how they treat that though, because like what I'm saying is I'm putting myself in his shoes without the fame.
Yeah.
So if I was in his shoes and I accidentally, you know what I'm saying, and took somebody out. Like, are they gonna charge me with like accidental, like 3rd-degree murder, like it wasn't intentional, but you gotta have to serve some time, or is it gonna be like?
I think it's manslaughter. Ain't it manslaughter?
But I don't know, because if you under the impression that this ain't gonna happen, it's a movie set and everything licensed, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how that go.
Who knows? I don't know. Alec, we know you. You're not my guy.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? We know you, so I hope. Like I said, I got prayers for the family. Like Killa said, we got prayers for the family. Of both of the people. I think it was 2 people that got shot.
No, I thought it was 3. It might have been 2.
It was 2. They went to 2 different hospitals.
One died, and somebody else was injured.
Yeah. But prayers to them, and prayers to Alec too, man, that you beat it, because we know that it wasn't intent. We hope that it wasn't.
We hope it wasn't intention. Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Now I don't know how, but now I was reading something off the what was it? It was off TMZ.
Oh shit.
It was off TMZ, and they were saying something about like when all the shit had transpired, they weren't worried about the person. They was worried about making sure that the camera and shit was straight. Like when motherfucker collapsed.
Yeah.
All right, is the camera all right? And then it was like, oh shit, let me check on it. So I don't know. But then they got other.
But maybe they assumed that she didn't get shot for real too.
I mean, true, but you obviously you had to be worried about something. You was worried about the goddamn camera, motherfucker. I'm the one that took the impact. The camera behind here.
The camera just fell.
Exactly.
So
I fell with the camera fail. Goddamn it, y'all had to check on the camera before you came to check on me. Oh shit, get that camera. Oh, you good, my nigga? My bad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
That's it. Hey, like I said,
but that's
an ongoing story. So we'll figure out what goes down, and y'all will find out when we find out, because that's how we get down over here at Space Camp.
For sure.
And happy birthday to Cubie.
Cube. What up, sir?
AD and Dwight Howard and got into a damn fight on the side on the sideline at the Lakers game. These dudes, okay, so what happened was it was an altercation about the defensive strategy that they was running, and Dwight did some shit wrong on the defensive strategy. Right?
I thought it was because I thought it had something to do with Rondo, because
no, it ain't had nothing to do with Rondo.
Not because I thought they were saying that it was a lob, it was an alley that Rondo had missed him on, and Dwight was still out there complaining about it because he had wanted to catch the alley or whatnot, and they missed him, and so he maybe he didn't get back. Yeah, so he didn't get back on defense. And then they go into it.
Okay, so the defense broke down because of that. So still, I mean, that's basketball. Yep. Like, you miss a play, you get back on the other side, and you stop the motherfuckers from scoring again. Like, it's that quick. That's how quick it happened. If you can stop them from scoring, you're not even worried about what happened the last time on the court, because now you're back on offense. So, timeout gets called. AD and Dwight. Dwight walks to the bench first. Dwight sits down. AD come over there, beeline behind Dwight, trying to talk to him, talking down in his face. Dwight stand up like, hold up, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you finna sit down next to me. It's a seat next to me. You sit your ass down so we listen to what Frank Vogel got to say. But AD didn't sit down. He get in Dwight's face. Dwight stand up, and then AD, grab him like, hold on, nigga, what you standing up for? And then they get to tussling, and then they get broke up. All right? So this is in the midst of the Lakers going on an 0-3 run.
Yeah, they was getting their ass whooped anyway.
So it looked like shit was falling apart with their team anyway. But this makes it look a lot worse with the chemistry that of the team that LeBron has built. Now, LeBron was playing that game, but he's currently not playing because he's out on an injury. And also in that game is Rajon Rondo getting a ticket holder kicked out of the game, probably for something that a ticket holder said to Rondo. Rondo goes to the ticket holder, hit him with the pistol. Ticket holder smack his hand out of the way. Rondo hit him with it again, and then security come over and get dog and get him and his girl out. So, we know Rondo done been in some spats within his time being in the NBA. You know, we already know how. You know, we seen Rondo piece the fuck up out of CP3, nigga.
Man, spit on him.
Like, so we know he got an anger issue.
He spit on him quick.
But I want to say this, because if you got courtside tickets to any NBA game, you right there in the action. Like,
and as a fan, you gonna talk your shit if you root for other teams. So I get that too.
Yeah.
Now, it's limits to certain shit, dog.
Yeah.
It's limits to it, because what I'm saying is, all right, now he might have felt some type of way because Rondo was pointing at him, but motherfucker ain't just finna be pointing at you and consistently pointing at you exactly for no reason. Which means obviously something had to ignite him to be pointing at your ass that goddamn close, and then when you smacked his hand, you know what I'm saying, they really got on your ass.
Yeah.
Now, as you know, saying, well, if he wouldn't have had his hands in his face in the first place,
they try to blame that shit on Rondo.
That's what I'm saying. If he wouldn't have had his hand in his face, then it wouldn't have happened. But if Dog would have brought his ass on the court, Dog would say if Rondo would have slapped his hand. Say Dog was pointing at him and Rondo would have slapped his hand.
Yeah.
They'd have sued the shit out of him. Only thing that happened in this situation, like, bro, you been in a problem. Somebody come get him. Yeah. This motherfucker right here. Come get him. He's the issue. Oh, you gonna smack me? Mm-hmm. They got on his ass. And it wasn't that major. They was real gradual and cool about it. All right, bro.
The whole game ain't stopping nothing.
All right, come on. It's time for you to go.
But see, a lot of the shit that go, and it happens with Russell Westbrook a lot too, because motherfuckers always talking shit to Russell Westbrook because he just looked like an angry nigga. And
Russell stay in some shit, don't he? With fans.
Yeah, but he off the court though, that motherfucker, when it comes to philanthropy and him taking care of community service and shit like that, and him loving on his kids and his family, and man, this motherfucker is a stand-up nigga when it comes to all of that shit. I ain't trying to shed no bad light on who Russell Westbrook is outside of basketball, but just when that nigga get on that court and suit up and tie them shoes up, he a whole nother motherfucker.
And they on his ass.
And they on his ass. And so when people go to them games and they sit in them stands and they talking shit to him, you can get Russell to say some shit back to you. Now, if it's credible. If it ain't, he'll wave you off like, man, fuck out of here. You ain't talking.
Yeah, but I'll be wondering what they be saying to like trigger him, because I'm like
probably the worst shit possible. Man, go enjoy the game, man. You at the game.
How come you're not playing in that dress? What's up?
I seen. Did you see that video?
No.
Said that deal?
No, did they?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just felt like that would be something to trigger.
No, that shit happened for real.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Motherfucker was like, "What a dress at? You would probably be playing better if you had the dress on."
What the fuck you say to me?
Oh yeah, he was just like, and I expected him to snap off,
but he didn't.
Waved him off like, nah.
But now when he got hit with that popcorn and shit. You got the point up at
Yeah,
they fuck with Russ, man. Russ be getting that Ron Artest
treatment. Yeah,
treatment. You know what I mean? They put him in that Rasheed
He got
Wallace.
a natural angry face though. You know what I'm saying? And his teeth spaced out a little bit.
He kind of like you remember Mars Attack. He got them eyes.
Yeah.
He don't look like them. He just got them eyes.
You know, motherfuckers' teeth be spaced out. They be a little upset and angry anyway. You know, so maybe if he got braces, he might be better person or something. But yeah. So it's been like turmoil or whatever, man. But they trying to get it together.
AD was wrong though.
AD was wrong.
AD was wrong, and
he tried to hold Dwight, and Dwight wasn't having it, and then they tried to blame Dwight because Dwight always been in some shit.
Yeah, I was watching Kwame Brown, you know what I'm saying, and like I was listening to him talk about it, but he right though, like I said, because they trying to make Dwight a villain,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now you got his job up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? You hearing the narrative. Well, Dwight Howard, he better just shut up because that's AD. Dwight Howard, he lucky to even be on the team. Dwight Howard, you know, they can always replace you with somebody else. Mm-hmm. But as a grown ass man, if a motherfucker walk up to you, goddamn it, and they got their crotch in your face and they put their hands on you and they jacking you up and trying to hold you, what are you supposed to do? As a grown man, fuck basketball, because if Dwight would have gave him that fade, it was justified. Out here in the street, that would be justified. But because it's on the court and it's basketball, you got sports fans. And Dwight didn't even do nothing. All he was doing was, bitch, get the fuck about my face. Like, what the fuck is you doing? That shit got handled. That shit got handled in the locker room, bro.
AD is not my favorite person in the NBA right now. For a few reasons. Not only, first of all,
you talking about his legs.
I did get on his. Look, I was looking at the picture of his legs yesterday. I was like, look at this breakable motherfuckers. And it's another thing too though, but he, you know, we were talking about the Ben Simmons shit, and you know, he forced his way out of New Orleans.
Yep.
You know, sat down, all of that shit, bitched and complained, and talked like he was the, you know, the big man on campus or whatever, but you was playing for a sorry ass team, and you only took them niggas to the playoffs one time.
Hey, but you can do that though. When LeBron James wants you on his squad, that's a different type of pull.
It is.
That's a different, like prime example. When Ron Harper got to talking shit, and that's when everybody found out he had that stutter. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you got me fucked up.
To the Lakers?
Exactly. Nah, for him to get on the Bulls.
Oh, Ron Harper. I'm thinking Rob Rory.
Yeah, no, Ron Harper.
Rob Rory forced his way out too.
And I'm quite sure, but they ain't had no problem picking him up. You know what I'm saying? Because he did all right. Out of those 7 rings, I give him 2.
Yeah.
You know, for Houston, and you know, I give him 3. You know, I got to give me 1 for the Lakers, at least 1. But with Ron Harper, Ron thought he was Jordan.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Man, if you ever watch this game, dog, he started wearing the Jordans. He made sure he had that ball head. Ron Harper started out with a high top fade, dog.
Get the fuck out of here.
He started out with a fade. He got the ball head. He started wearing the Jordans. He started coming up off the bench. He started wearing the hoop earring. Bitch, I am poor man Jordan. Fuck what you talking about. Hey, dog, who is you? Bitch, Jordan want me. What the fuck you mean? They got him some dubs.
Okay.
So it's a different backing. That's like if you got Shaq backing you. If Shaq wants you on this team, you gonna be on this team.
It don't matter what happens.
It don't matter what happens.
Okay. Well, while we on the NBA, because you know we talk sports every time, man, but
not too much.
Too much, but we talk sports because we sports guys, man. I grew up playing football, baseball, running track, and I played a little basketball recreational.
Let me see. I hooped, baseball. I ain't do football. I should have played, but I ain't do football. I wrestled.
Yeah.
Let me see. Soccer. Hey,
soccer. Yeah.
Soccer. Shouts out to John Sam's.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know his podcast right now, man, but salute to his podcast, man. Sam's, James. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, what y'all got going on over there. We gonna link up.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as that field, but I don't know, bro. I had to work. Like I had like real work to do. Like as a youngster, bro. We was.
We gonna get on that on another. I was thinking. I'm looking at this fucking list. We got plenty of shit on this one.
What we jumping on then? What we got?
So let's take that to the Kyrie real quick. So Kyrie. Now this shit is bigger than Kyrie. It ain't just about him no more not wanting to take the vaccine. Now, people in New York have jumped on the no vaccine bandwagon, of course, because now it's affecting healthcare workers. Now it's affecting people that work in an environment that includes over 100 people being there or being around you. So this bigger than the NBA, you know. And they out protesting, and a lot of those people happen to be Republican.
They're protesting?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I said.
Interesting.
And
damn.
When you look at the headlines, it's MAGA Kyrie. It's MAGA Kyrie.
Hey, man, look.
Imagine that.
I just seen it. Now the crazy part is, once again, what was it? A couple weeks ago, Stephen A. Smith, you know what I'm saying? You know, and salute to that brother, man, for doing his thing.
I was gonna say the third one, man.
Nah. I ain't gonna cuss him out. I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
But the reason why I ain't gonna do that is the reason why we don't want you doing that to Kyrie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You bringing all the extra energy on him.
Yeah.
But
because we still respect you as a sports broadcaster.
Yeah, I respect you because as a black man, you endeared your shit, man, to come up to be at that point. What I'm saying is, don't shit on us because you at that point right now just to get you a few extra dollars, dog. That's foul. Because without that support of the community, you wouldn't even be in that position, bro. Yeah. Like for real.
Yeah.
But
don't do the same shit to Kyrie.
Don't do it to Kyrie. But what did he say? The voice of the people. Who want to hear Kyrie talk about him being the voice of the people? Well, Kyrie ain't saying shit, and the people spoke, didn't they? Yeah. God damn it, we needed Kyrie, you goddamn hell, I feel the same way. You know what? And let that motherfucker play. Oh, y'all ain't gonna let him play? We gonna kick this bitch in. And that's exactly.
And then Kyrie doubled down, and then that's when shit started popping up. But so. We watching that too because we know protests go on all the time around this country because it seems like motherfuckers just can't get it right.
And I hope they don't make that shit bigger than. I mean, it's already big.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say it's already big is because like for those of you who are like say at work or say whatever job it is, whatever employment and say you disagree with the vaccination. Even if you agree with it, I understand because you want to make sure that your family is safe, man. Woo. And for those over here who don't agree with it, I understand, you know what I mean? Because you pro information. Maybe you need a little more information. Maybe you need a little more time. The same thing that Kyrie got going on. But what I don't want is for that to turn into like a political issue.
Yeah.
To where...
It already is.
Exactly. The vaccinated versus the non-vaccinated. No, bitch, ain't no vaccinated versus nothing if it wasn't for COVID in the first goddamn place.
Yeah.
And it's obvious whether you're vaccinated, if you ain't vaccinated, man, you can still catch COVID. Yeah. If you're vaccinated, your symptoms just is not as strong, man. Yeah. And I hope it don't go that further.
And it should. I hope it don't.
I hope it don't, man. But I want my guy to, I want him to play, but...
And he said he ain't retiring. I thought he was going to retire. If y'all look back a few shows back.
He said it.
I didn't think this nigga going to retire. But he said he's not. So, and I don't want him to because he's a great player.
He said he was also going to stay in Boston too if they have him. And they didn't want it. Brooklyn. Nah, in Boston.
He did say that.
Yeah. He said, I'm willing to stay in Boston if you guys have me. And the teammates didn't want to have him. Because they got them a little juice, so, you know, he had to make
moves. You did it right, though, because you don't want to force your way out of Boston. Listen, it's 2 cities, it's 3 cities. Philly, Boston, and New fucking York. You don't want to force your way out of any of those 3 cities or whatever, because you're going to have some issues when it comes to the fans. Every time you come back, you're going to get big boos.
So what would be next? Cali? Somewhere in Cali,
LA. Yeah.
In Detroit, I know somewhere. Because
and Cleveland got some tough fans too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, in Chicago, I'm a Chicago fan. That's why I say we.
But Midwest moved different.
We more lenient about it. We like, nigga, you don't want to fuck with it. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened with the D Rose, the Jimmy Butler situation, how that broke down. And we like, all right, man, we had a contending team, and then now we don't have one no more. But we just waiting on our Jordan era again, and right now niggas is 4-0. So we hooping the way we need to hoop.
Yeah, I'm balling. I can't even. Y'all got a nice little good chemistry going. All the pieces is working.
They having fun. The boys having fun.
Yeah.
You know, and they a little younger. DeRozan a little older,
but I'm glad they finally let D Rose go on and leave. You know what I mean? Because they you know what I'm saying? But the way he ain't got no bad boundaries with Chicago.
Nah, we love him.
You know what I'm saying? But what's your boy in football?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham Jr.
He dealing with that right now.
Odell Beckham is in Cleveland, man. Cleveland Browns, man. A lot of analysts expected Odell Beckham, well, not just Odell Beckham, but the Browns to be a not a Super Bowl contending team, but at least a playoff contending team. To this point, man, these cats, they trying to figure out what they want to do at the running back position, trying to figure out what they want to do at the quarterback position. Shit is weird over there. But the thing that I know that's for sure at Cleveland is that Odell Beckham is not getting thrown the fucking football. Okay? And that's your biggest star on the team.
Why they ain't using him?
I have no fucking. You know what I think. Who's that quarterback now?
Andy. Is it?
No.
It's the redhead dude.
Nah, you talking about Andy Dalton? That ain't their quarterback.
That ain't Dalton.
Nah.
Man, shit. I thought it was one of them jokers, man.
Hold on, I got you. Cleveland Brown. Cause it's the beer. I already know.
Andy, no, you said it ain't Andy. You couldn't find it real quick.
Yeah. Cleveland Brown QB.
But they ain't using him, like you said. They sure ain't using him.
It's Baker fucking Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is not throwing this nigga the ball. Alright?
And he got more commercials than touchdowns.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't even gonna shit on Baker. Baker is a good ass quarterback.
He alright.
He decent.
He alright. They ain't fucking with Lamar.
He remind me of a Johnny Football when it comes to him wanting to be a star.
He got that swag, don't he?
Yeah. He got the swag, and I think he wants more swag than OBJ. So he's trying not to throw him the football, because the more you throw OBJ the football,
it take the light off of you.
It take the light off of him. And I think that's what's going on, man. Cleveland Browns, me and RG3 is saying, man, get OBJ off the team, man, and get him somewhere else. Trade that man, get him somewhere else to where he can be used.
Either bring him to Detroit, bring him to the Lions, or bring him to the Ravens.
The Ravens could use him. And y'all got Hollywood Brown.
Yeah, bring him there, or bring him to.
Y'all can use him. It's a few other. It's a bunch of teams.
There's a bunch of teams he can go to. I'm just throwing out the ones I prefer. You know what I'm saying? Home team. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know why you still fucking with Detroit, nigga.
Look, man, because they home team. Like they home team.
Them niggas is over with. They need another coach, and shit, it's looking like a new QB now. But they was close to. They played well against the Rams.
I'm gonna put them in that rebuilding stage, but I ain't finna stay on them too long.
Yeah,
not too long.
You know what I'm saying?
Not too long. Long as the motherfuckers is getting paid and still working, like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to have a losing record.
Yeah.
And you ain't getting no money.
Yeah.
It's another thing to have you look at a little bit of shit.
Man, I think it's a bigger issue in Detroit. You ask me.
It might be, man.
And I'm talking about across the board. Red Wings, Lions, goddamn Tigers.
Hold on. Wait. Because the Tigers baseball team within the last 10 years has been consistent. The Red Wings within the last 10 years have been consistent. They got it.
I'm talking about contending. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I said within the last 10 years, because...
Yeah. But, granted, they had fucking Gretzky and Isaiah Thomas in the 90s, so I don't want to compare... And Barry Sanders. So I don't want to compare that era to this era. All I'm saying is what we expect from Detroit.
Okay, the Pistons' last ring was when? 04?
Yeah.
Okay, 17 years ago.
I mean, I can't look. Hold on, I can't laugh. I won't laugh because my Bulls ain't won since '98.
Exactly.
So, but I ain't gonna shit on them.
But within the 2000s, they ain't got one. You know what I'm saying? The Red Wings.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know. You asked me about
man, look,
Lucky Rings,
look,
Stanley Cup.
Look, they ain't won within the 2000s. Somewhere in the 2000s, they ain't.
Red Wings did?
Yeah, dog.
Same meeting,
dog. Because who else was it? The Chicago. What's the hell is that hockey team? The Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah. I remember they had snuck in one. I was still in the zoo during that time, man. They had snuck in one. So, you know what I'm saying? It's
Midwest, trying to get their shit on. Cleveland.
And then the Tigers was just in the playoffs. You remember with what was the pitcher that we had, man? Not Vandervoort.
See? You trying to
but you know who I'm talking about, man. Yeah, man. And he was smooth.
That was a few years ago, but he was smooth.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say, okay, all right, Detroit, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I feel some type of way because I'm a fucking Bulls fan. You know what I'm saying? So we all gonna have a little rival. And that's it though. That's really it. That's really is basketball rival because I fuck with Indianapolis on football, and we not in the same conference. But I watch y'all get y'all ass whooped all the time from the Vikings, Green Bay, and the Bears be smacking y'all. Like, I'm just tired of y'all taking them L's in football, man. So I need something different from y'all. Now, granted, I do like Detroit when it comes to Michigan.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Shout out to Michigan Wolverines. Them niggas ain't lost yet.
For sure, man.
In football. Excuse me. And shout out to their basketball team because they got Juwan Howard coaching the basketball team. So,
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
So that's another big thing. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with y'all. Y'all the home team. Like I want to fuck with. That's what I'm saying. I want to fuck with y'all, but I need y'all to do well.
But like anything in Michigan though, like I try to fuck with, man. Like as far as like being supportive, you know what I'm saying? So like when I say you say Juwan Howard, doing the coaching, Wolverines is killing. Salutes to Carissa Shields. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Amani Bates, nigga.
Exactly.
Amani Bates playing for Memphis under Penny Hardaway.
Man, hit the thing, man. Hit the thing, man. We gotta turn it over.
Shout out to Amani Bates for playing basketball under Penny Hardaway, man. Smashing niggas by 50, and Amani ain't even play this game.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
So, y'all need to know, man. Shit about to get crazy. And another shout out too, and it's outside of Michigan, but shout out to Prime. Deion Sanders coaching Jackson State, coaching the HBCU.
Hey, I seen that.
Team.
I seen that. They been doing the
thing. Sold out their stadium, man, last weekend, man. Hey, y'all doing y'all fucking thing, man. Shout out to Prime Time for putting on for HBCUs.
Yo, and right here in the city, you know what I'm saying, since we doing salutes and shout outs right now, shout out to Shy Boy. Shout out to El Zappo Foreign. And if y'all ain't heard one of their tracks, man, they got a collab, man, you know what I'm saying? That Heartbeat, man, that's some fly ass shit. Those my guys, man. Salute y'all. Keep doing y'all thing, family. Real talk.
Been Harbor, Michigan in 269, man. We right on the water. Y'all know what time it is.
Shy Boy and El Zappo Foreign. Look it up. And this is for our people overseas.
So, let me see.
Speaking of ass whoopings.
Jeezy and Jay-Z. Alright, man. So Jeezy has a new show, and he was having a conversation about him and Jay-Z hanging out with each other in Vegas, and Jay-Z coming out, you know, throwing some hands, you know, so they get into it with some niggas with the whoop, you know, and here come Jay-Z out of there throwing them boys, you know, and I was like,
they said it was in Vegas, wasn't they?
In Vegas.
Hey, look, I remember that fight, man. I don't know if it was them niggas, man, but during the time that I was in Vegas, I was there. And because I've been
throwing some hands.
Look, some motherfuckers was throwing some hands. So it might have been them, but I ain't saying it was them. But all I'm saying is I heard, bitch, you thought I ain't have it, did you? I got a rock your shit. Rock in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hit that motherfucker with a head.
Jay-Z is a tall motherfucker, though.
He is.
A nigga like 6'3".
He is. But Jesus said, Hov got them hands, man. But you know what I respect out of that?
Yeah.
Is that as long, however long that story was, when he brought it out, he was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my guys. He had my back. We was back to back. He ain't fold on me. Yeah. They was trying to get him up out of there, and he was like, "No, I ain't going nowhere without him. So, bitch, since we ain't leaving, I'm finna throw these hands, son." I just thought I ain't have them.
And that poses our question today. Do you help a nigga fight
if you just met him?
If you just met him and you don't really know this nigga, and this nigga popping off and he got some shit going on, but y'all cool. Y'all cool, everything straight, y'all done drink and have fun all night, holler at some bitches, whatever, and some bullshit pop off.
Do you help this nigga fight?
Do you help this nigga fight?
That is the question.
Killer.
Look, man, it's me, personally, like, I live by principle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I live by principle. If I just met you, even if I don't know you, if I ain't got comfortable enough to let you be in my whip, or I'm riding with you, and we go out together, whoever I'm going out with, that's who I leave with.
Yeah.
So that's just my principle. Now, that principle has got me into a whole lot of shit. In my goddamn day, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a whole lot of shit, man, because you be sitting here, like, after everything transpired, win or lose, goddamn it, man, shit, you came with me, dog, I'm finna help you. Like, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no holding me.
Yeah.
But, you be sitting there thinking about the consequence, the money,
Nigga.
going to jail, how much money this it cost, and then when you get to going back to the point, you be like, man, how the fuck? Man, I just met this nigga, man. I don't even know this motherfucker, man. This nigga was already, you did some fuck shit, man, and got 50 people on your ass, and I just happened to be hanging with you and got to some shit.
That's my thing. Okay. if we all go the same thing, we're gonna run it from the beginning. We all going out together, everything about to be straight, we about to have fun, you know what I'm saying? I just met you, this, that, the third. I'm peeping how much you drinking. I'm seeing what you on. I see niggas on your ass. Or you on somebody's ass or whatever. My thing is, I'm always analyzing the situation. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, this some bullshit, right? That's probably the first thing I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, now this before it didn't got too hype. You know what I'm saying? To the shit. You know, when it's too high, now you gotta throw hands, and I feel that way too. You there with this person, we making sure we're leaving together. I don't want nothing to happen to this motherfucker because it's gonna be on my conscience if I let some shit happen to this motherfucker, and I could have stopped it or I could have helped. But when it's first popping off, I'm like, yo, excuse me. What the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas back and forth, da-da-da, man. Hey, it's too much pussy in here. There's too many hoes in here for y'all niggas to be arguing like this. Now, if we can't get past that shit, motherfuckers get to swinging, it's a whole broad and it is what it is. But I'm at least try to voice a reason and shit. First of all, because now, if it's me and you already know
that's different. Yeah, that's different because we family. You know me.
Yeah.
That's different. You know
and
what I'm
I
saying?
know you ain't really gonna start no shit.
No, I ain't finna start nothing, but I ain't looking for you to help me either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, man? Stay over there, cuz. Fuck that.
Which
I don't
is
need
more
no
reason
liability.
why I gotta fucking help.
Yeah, no, you stay over there just in case. And I know you already got me, but I'm always like, nigga, my shit is my shit. Cause you get to pulling everybody into your shit. Now you got this and this and this and this. Nah, fuck this. If I got my issue with you, this is who I'm dealing with, and this is what the fuck we gonna go by. But now what I'm saying is, say those who feel like, do you help a nigga fight that you just met? You got somebody that's watching this right now like, hell no, I just met that nigga.
Yeah.
The fuck I'm finna help you for? Bitch, I ain't got shit to do with that. I don't know what the fuck you a cool nigga. Nice to meet you. I got kids and shit. I got a family, nigga. I ain't been part of that shit.
Yeah.
Dog,
I completely understand.
Dog, look, I can tell you a quick story. I'm in the zoo, right? I got my niggas with me.
Shout out to Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Shout out to the zoo, man. Y'all already know second home, man, always. Mm-hmm. Man, I'm in the zoo. I'm chilling with my people, right? And I'm at the crib, man. I'm having a good time, man. We whining and dining. I get a do at the door.
Yeah.
Nigga, I need your help. I said, what's happening? I need you to go beat up Mickey Mouse and Goofy. I said, Mickey Mouse and Goofy? He said, hell yeah, we just got jumped. I said, what the fuck? What happened was a goddamn play that was going on, man, up in the zoo, man, and the goddamn cast members, man, had got beside themselves. They were saying racist comments. They had got the drinking, man, and my homeboys and them had got the worst end of it in that particular moment. They called me, we ended up catching the motherfuckers, man, and whoop Goofy ass outside the goddamn hotel room, man. Like that's how.
Yeah, the shit up. No, you gotta tell.
Look, man.
You gotta tell the story.
Look, man. Doing the ass whooping part. doing the ass whooping part. Cause I wasn't there yet. Remember, I'm still at the crib. They hadn't came and got me yet and told me about what was going on. But I guess they still had the costumes on. And it was like 9-on-2. And they ganged up on me. It was the whole Walt Disney, and they beat the shit out of my homies in there, man. My homies in there was trying to hold their own. Well, one of my homies trying to hold his own. The other one, man, he kind of, you know when a motherfucker trying to fight, but they ain't really trying to fight, man. So he like grabbed the motherfucker, but you ain't really do nothing. So it was like the whole, I'm talking about Walt Disney, Minnie, Mickey, Daffy, Donald, Goofy, Max, all of them. They end up calling me, man, so we end up going back out there, right? They knew it was the ass whooping had been so bad that they sat there and told them where they was gonna be at, bitch. You can find me at this hotel if you want to. Let's go back. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, come back, like you said. So when we came back out there, we just happened to catch one of the motherfuckers out there smoking.
Yeah.
My homie, he looking at me, he said, man, Killa, you ready? You ready? I said, shit, man, we here. We ain't pull up this goddamn for nothing, man. That motherfucker, before I even got to finish my sentence, he jumped out and socked the shit out of Goofy. Goofy fell back like this, goddamn it. He was trying to get his shit together. You know when you're running into the hotel room and they got the little sliding door, the first one, but then you got to pull your key out to get through the second one. Yeah. He got through the first one. That motherfucker backed up real quick, dropped his wallet and everything. We sit there looking at him because the ass whooping had already happened. You already got beat up, nigga. We ain't finna chase you up in there. Now we looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? In and out, man. But yeah, dog. That was my experience fighting with Walt Disney.
Yo. Yo. When I first heard the story.
And salute to my nigga Street. Cause you was a soldier. You was a soldier, Streets.
Man. Dog. Hey. Hey, look. I done had shit like that go down too, man. I'll probably tell it somewhere in the future. About having to help some motherfuckers a joint. Expect I have to help. Nigga, I've been in a situation to where I thought I was about to have to help until I realized I didn't. I've seen 6 niggas get it was 6 white dudes, dog. I seen 6 white dudes get knocked out in a row. Like in a row. So shout out to DJ, man. Shout out to DJ. I'm hanging with these niggas. This is the second time me hanging. Well, probably the third time me hanging with these niggas. Right? We in the zoo. We in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So
DJ Big C.
Yeah, but these niggas was bad dudes that when I first started hanging with them. You know what I'm saying? Like shit was. I was like, hey man, why y'all keep getting into all of this random shit that's going on here? But they from there, so they know people there, and you know, it just always seemed like it was an issue wherever we went. And I was like, damn, why it's always an issue? But at this particular time, it wasn't an issue with what we had going on. So I'm there with them. I'm like, shit, these my niggas now, so it is what it is. So we there kicking it at a party. So 2 niggas that they know that went to the school that they went to was fighting. And it was like a real silent fight too. It was like, you know, there ain't a lot going on. It was just like, you look over, you like, oh shit.
Hey, what's that movie? The Other Guys?
Yeah.
You gotta shut the fuck up. You guys, shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
So, I look over, we outside. So I look over, I'm like, hey man, hey, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? Why, you know, why bro fighting? Bro with us though. One of them that's fighting, he with us, but they just letting it go down. Niggas just standing around. So, I'm like, what they fighting for? He was like, DJ was like, nah, nigga. These niggas need to fight, nigga. These niggas need to get this shit out the way, nigga. These niggas that needed to fight since we was in school. So I was like, alright, whatever. So, dog that came with us, he was real drunk. Like, we had been drinking like all day. So he real drunk, so he taking the L. So, I'm like, hey, y'all should probably get dog off of him though. Like, this shit kind of over. So, while this going on, it's a whole bunch of white people around. So the white people see the fight going on and this nigga standing there watching the fight. So they like, what is going on? We should stop this. And every time somebody got close to the fight, DJ steady saying, nigga, don't break them up. They need to fight. And every time somebody get close and try to touch them, DJ knock them out. So 2 people try to walk up.
That big heavy-headed motherfucker.
Boom, right. 1 person down. Boom, another person down.
DJ, so 4 o'clock.
I'm like, yo, like, but, so these niggas get up, because they're like, hold on, DJ knocking niggas out, what's cracking? Because they both friends with DJ. This shit was weird. So, next thing you know, somebody come out the house, they like, such nigga this, nigga that. You know what I'm saying? I think they was like, it's always some niggas coming, showing up, you know what I'm saying, fucking some shit up. So, DJ like, nigga, who the fuck said nigga? You know? They white people. So, they was like, DJ, we don't want any problems. knock the third person out.
Same hold
right?
you up. Yep.
So they try to run behind DJ and grab him from knocking dude out. He turn around, boom, knock him out. So then it was like a person in front of. So I'm looking around. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like. I want to fight, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that's with us ain't fighting. Like, DJ is just DJ knocking people out. Like, so he hit one more other person. I was like, yo, this like, we probably need to go. Like, because they probably going to call the police. So this the last one. It's a dude that I don't know if DJ don't like this dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's standing like far off in the distance, probably like 30 yards away or something. You know what I'm saying? And he's standing up under some light. It's night outside. DJ run over. I'm like, oh shit, he know dogs or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm thinking he about to go say what up to him or whatever. I'm talking about get under the light. Boom. This number 6. So you see another cat that's with us. His name John. Shout out to John. John fucked up too. John more fucked up the dog that was fighting on the ground. You know. So John run by, so I'm like, man, like we gonna leave or what? I'm like, man, I should have just drove. I was there right down the street. I could have just went to
Fucking with y'all.
Fucking with y'all. John fall, right? The nigga had on flip-flops. Like, at this time, niggas, we wasn't really big on flip-flops and Bill Harbor like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wore tennis shoes, like, all the time. So this nigga got on flip-flops, no socks, right?
Open toes.
So he fall. Skin up his knees, skin up his toes, everything, his face, all type of shit. I was like, yo, can we go though? I'm like, the police should be coming anytime soon. Nigga, we hop in the whip and ride off, man, to the distance. I'm dying in the backseat laughing at these niggas.
Yo, but he had a tag team partner, man. Salutes to my homeboy, B. Brian. You know what I'm talking about, man.
Shout out to Brian,
look,
shout out to Big C. Shout out to Glenn.
Look, man, that boy DJ was a knockout artist. That boy Big C was a knockout artist. Mm-hmm. And then this boy Brian was a fucking lethal weapon. He was something different, man. Goddamn Marine.
He was the last nigga we wanted to fight.
Yeah, we
didn't want him to fight anything.
Yeah, we ain't want because ain't no like it's like dealing with like a baby Shaq. I ain't trying to be doing all that tussling and shit with you. Look, when I tell you, look, America, people who looking at me. Have you ever seen somebody get hit with a double axe handle? You only see that shit in wrestling.
Show him what a double axe handle is.
He hit a bitch with 2 hands and was banging this nigga.
Oh. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Nah,
you know, I see punches, bob and weaves. Yeah. You've never seen somebody close fists and just bang it.
Man.
Hey, they're my guys, man. I love them, man.
To the zoo, man.
Salute to the zoo, man. Shout out to my nigga Diesel, man. I miss y'all, dog.
Shit was different when we went to school. So,
shout out to my baby mom.
Alright.
What you got, man?
We getting the new Bel Air series, y'all. So, I don't know if y'all seen the news that came out a few years ago where, there was a fan-made preview of a different, darker Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
The movie? The one that the movie version they came out with?
This is a show. So they just did a preview just to show you what it would look like.
Okay.
And they was pitching it. That was like them pitching it. So they was like, okay,
let's that's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought they had came out. I didn't know if they came out or not. Okay.
No.
Okay.
They was pitching the show. So Will seen it, he got on board, and then they started making it. You know,
who seen it?
They put it together.
Will
Smith, yeah.
But see, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, get rid of that bitch.
I got some news from that today too. Matter of fact.
Man, but finish the story. Happy birthday, Cube.
Happy birthday, Cube.
Man, I'm gonna make sure I keep saying that, man. J.E., salutes to you, baby.
So, the Bel Air, a member of the Bel Air cast, his name is Adrian Holmes. Adrian Holmes is going to play Uncle Phil. Now I want to speak about the show a little bit because the show is about it's not the comedy version of what happened in Fresh Prince of Bel Air. It's the more serious take of it. Like, you still got, Will being Will or whatever, trying to add some spice to their life or whatever, but it's a little darker and it's supposed to be dope. So, Adrian Holmes was recently in the news for running over a man on the freeway.
Oh, okay? Shit.
Now, when I first read, I had to read it like 2 or 3 times because I thought that Uncle Phil he got ran over, the new Uncle Phil. But he ran
the motherfucker over.
The person he ran over was laying on the freeway. Okay? So he was looking to die. He was trying to kill himself.
Wait. Or did dude kill him?
He was looking to die.
Go ahead.
Adrian was riding up on him. They can't really see, can't really swerve. You know what I'm saying? It's the freeway. Like in LA too, okay? So you can't move right, can't move left in LA on the freeway. Nigga, you right there in your lane. You see the motherfucker at the time that you see him. You can't really stop. Boom.
You got a break.
You hit him.
He killed that motherfucker. That's what it sounds like. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You hit
him. I'm listening.
He flies over the car. Somebody else hit him. Another car. He flies over the median onto oncoming traffic. Another car hits him. Okay?
He flew off the bridge?
He flew over the other side to the other side where traffic was coming the other way.
So he got
hit again.
So he got hit once here.
Yeah.
And then
hit again.
Yeah. From oncoming traffic. And then flew his ass over to the other side.
Got hit over there.
And got smacked.
Yeah.
Hey, R.I.P., bro. And I don't even know if this man living or not. I'm sorry.
He gotta be dead. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Listen.
But that's what he wanted from what you were saying because he was laying in there. That's
what he was looking for. And he got what he was looking for.
How does that work? Hey, I'm not laughing at that. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing.
It's not.
Hey, look, ain't none of that shit funny, man. But a motherfucker get hit by 3 goddamn cars all in this particular moment, man. It's something different.
What I said to Killa earlier, because I had to hit up with the news that I had. What I said to Killa earlier is that is not the way to choose to go out. If you gonna,
if you gonna kill yourself,
and listen,
first off, don't do that.
First of all, if you have thoughts of killing yourself, please call a crisis hotline. Get online, find a crisis hotline, man. If you're going through some depression, if you're going through having some suicidal thoughts, call somebody and make sure that you got somebody to talk to first, man. Because there's always a different way out than it is you taking yourself.
Hey, man, look, fuck it. Hey, fucking call me. You got the Instagram now, man. You got the like button and subscribe. Call me, man. Hell, I can give you some better advice on what the fuck you ain't got right now, man. Goddamn, we can go get a drink and a smile, go over to the strip club, man, for $5, man. A little pussy, man, might change your train of thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being 100. I know it sounds bold, but if you already thinking about whacking yourself, you might as well go and get one more out the way.
Call somebody,
man.
But Dog chose this way out, and I know this way was super painful.
So what? Like, how did he do it?
How did he what?
Like when he was in the road, like was he just laying in the road, or did he have a little cover? He had a blanket. He had some cardboard.
I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Cause it's an episode on My Name Is Earl, right? I don't know if y'all ever watched that, man. It was a dope ass show, man. Earl and Randy, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But on that episode, what it was Earl. You ever seen My Name Is Earl?
Mm-mm.
Okay, premises of My Name Is Earl is basically all the bullshit and dirt that Earl ever did to somebody. He believed in karma. Okay. So he believed that because of all this fucked up shit I did throughout my life, it's gonna come back to me. So what I want to do to prevent that is everybody who I've done wrong, I want to be nice to or do some type of good deed for.
I remember this show.
Yeah. So goddamn it, I might have tripped you and fell down or whatnot. I was a kid, ha. But because of that moment, your childhood popularity has just been void. Oh man, I'm okay, man. Oh man, I'm juice lips over here, man. I'm dry lip. Let me get my LL Cool J on real quick, y'all. Excuse me real quick. You know what I'm saying? Take that.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So we look out for each other. I seen it. I was like, I can't let cuz go out like that.
Man,
with the powder donut lips.
Man, is that bad? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Nah, yeah, it was real dry.
Let me hurry up, man. I'm gonna be at work, man.
It's getting cold outside, you know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that. They ain't gonna say shit at work either. They just gonna let me walk around like that. I'll be sitting there like, God damn, motherfucking Liz Juicy, man.
But my name is Earl.
My name is Earl, but yeah, man, it was just based off karma and him trying to change shit. But on the goddamn this particular episode kind of ties into Uncle Phil running the motherfucker over. He was laying on the road. He had gave up hope. He had a cardboard wrapped around his body. And Earl came out there and was like, "What the hell are you doing?" He was like, "Get the fuck away from me, man. I'm just basically, I'm giving up hope. I'm trying to get killed. Move." And that's what he was on. Earl was like, "Man, if you don't get your ass up, look, I'm here to repay you back." Earl ended up helping him out. The man ended up getting him a job. The man ended up getting his wife back. And he ended up balling out of control on this particular episode. But you know what I'm saying? That's what it was based off of on. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up. And that, listen, we said what we said. God damn it. And speaking of saying what they motherfucking said, man, shout out to Dave Chappelle. He said he'll have a conversation with the Netflix workers, the transgender Netflix workers, and anybody else from the transgender community. But he said what the fuck he said in his show. Because it ain't like this motherfucker just came out here and decided that he was going to, just talk about this and talked about this off of the top of his dome. He put a show together. He thought about exactly how he wanted to put his show together, and he put it together the way that he knew he wanted to deliver it. So he not about to run back what he said or change or try to fix what he said. I'm pretty sure he gonna tell motherfuckers that they need to stop being so fucking sensitive, man. And we got other things to take care of in this world. Besides sensitivity. Now, granted, there are some things that we do need to discuss when it that are sensitive, but you still need to have a conversation about them. Now, I don't know if the transgender community is.
I don't even think it's all of them.
It's not.
No,
I don't think that they upset about.
Me personally, I think it's only a certain ethnicity or group that has a problem with what Dave Chappelle said. Because if you listen to his whole stand-up, I mean, it's a, you know what I'm saying, it's a couple little skimmish parts, you know what I'm saying, that you might feel a particular way about. But he didn't. It was look, fuck it. If you watch the closer like I watched the closer. It was a whole bunch of worse shit that he said before we even get to the trans or the LBG community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that. Because when he got to talk, you don't hear nobody saying nothing about him being molested.
No.
Or him and the priest or the little reverend and him busting on. You don't hear nobody. Ain't nobody speaking on that shit.
The whole thing. Watch the
whole thing.
He also said that too.
Yep.
Like, if you want to have a conversation with me about my special, make sure that you've seen the whole thing. And that I respect because I sit down. Listen, when it's time for me to sit down and watch a show, a movie, anything, if I got the time, chances are I'm going to watch the whole thing. Now, if I've seen it before or something like that, then I'll be like, all right, I'm going to finish this up a little later. But, and sometimes I get so tired that I can't finish this, but I'm coming right back the next day. I'm going to finish it. I am a finisher. I am a closer. When it comes to my media, the things that I want to let in my mind that I like, we get in 10, 15, 20 minutes before we be like, yeah, this is going to be some bullshit. And even still, we didn't wait to go see movies at the movies like, hey, dog, this movie might be trash, but we still finish it.
Well,
most of the time.
It was only one movie, and not to interrupt because I'm going to let you get back. It was only one movie, and it was called what the? I
don't know, cause I ain't go.
No, man, no, hell
you
no.
Talking about the horse?
No, it wasn't the goddamn horse, not Black Beauty. The other one, man. With the people who was living in the zoo. You had people It was good.
Oh, The Village?
The Village. The worst fucking movie I ever seen. Yeah, I said it. And I admit it.
Go back and watch The Village again.
Man, I'm not reaching. No. Hell no. Hell no. I'm not finna watch that shit again. Look, I am a movie head. Anybody who know me, old friends pimping, you know what I'm saying? Cuz, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I am an old movie head. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, dog, I was at the movie theater, bro. Going to movie theater. We talking about 3 minutes in. Like straight, like 120 seconds. I'm like, oh no, this is some bullshit. Nope. Fuck this. Nope. I want my money back. I paid $55, goddamn it. And that was 10 years ago for me and a couple to go to the movies. I want my money back. Worst movie ever. Worst movie ever.
Hey, look.
Worst movie ever.
I'm gonna raise up off of M. Night Shyamalan just a little bit. I used to hate him to death, first of all.
Is that who made that?
Yeah.
Look, I ain't raising off that movie.
He the one that made Unbreakable. He the one that
Classic.
He made Unbreakable. He made Signs.
He made Signs?
Yeah.
Hold my chest.
He made.
You so funny.
He made The Happening.
That wasn't bad.
It was alright. He made what's the one with Bruce Willis? The second one.
What's that? The second Bruce Willis movie?
No. What's the one with
Give it to me. Let me see. What you talking about?
The spinoff from Unbreakable that just recently came out.
I ain't seen that.
Split.
Oh, he did. Oh, with the split personality, my man.
Yeah.
He made that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
Split, and then he made the other one, Glass.
Mr. Glass.
Yeah.
Okay, look. All those are.
They pretty decent, yeah.
B-list movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say like B-list, like if I had to grade them on a scale of failure and an A+, I'm giving you about a B.
Yeah.
Like a strong B. Good movie.
So, go back and watch The Village.
No, I can't. I'm not.
Now look. Alright, so I'm going to tell y'all how I am as a movie buff.
I won't. Go ahead.
Me as a movie buff, because my wife doesn't understand why I can watch movies over and over, or how I can watch movies over and over. And I always tell her the reason why I can watch movies a lot, is because I'm always growing. I'm always continuing to grow as a person. My point of view changes all the time. I'm always changing. So just because I've seen this movie at this point of view, or this point of thinking, or this point of time, doesn't mean that when I watch it again, I can understand it differently. I got more information. I got more shit in my mind that I can, you know what I'm saying? So.
And I understand that. I understand where you come from when you say that.
Yeah. So now I've been through life a little more to where when I go back and watch this, I can see it from now.
That ain't that movie.
That movie is straight up and down. Okay?
That ain't that movie.
That movie is straight up and down. And one thing that I do know about this guy right here is that he remembers movies like a motherfucker. We remember what the fuck happened in The Village. But, and the premise is clear as day, you know. But
all these people in the world.
But we didn't ask the why though. And I think the why
is what pisses me off, because why the fuck would you even? That's what makes me mad. It's the why is what makes me mad about the movie. Because think about look, to be honest with you, I ain't seen The Village since that. Look, no, but 100 people, 100 people who have a problem with society and the way the world works, and the way the world is. So you don't fit into this world, or you disagree with the way the world is. So now you want to start your own civilization, own tribe, own culture. You have your kids. You don't want your kids to have to experience some of the shit that you've seen in the real world. So you got your own civilization over here. Somebody gets hurt in this civilization because you living in a little house on the prairie. It's like having a goddamn smartphone, but you still using Braille system and putting notes on pigeons and doing this shit. You stuck in that era, you know what I'm saying? So when you get to that goddamn point, somebody in the village gets hurt. Yeah. They ain't never dealt with no real injury. And then what happened? Oh, so we gotta get help. He needs help. This motherfucker finna die. We gotta help him somehow. But we don't want the people of our little civilization that we created to see the real world. So we send the blind girl out there to save him. So now the blind woman, is walking through the fucking woods, gotta climb gates and shit, and they got monsters. They got monsters, but guess who it is? It's the grown people in the civilization put on costumes and they doing this goofy ass shit, and they chasing the blind girl. The blind girl don't know what she looking at because she fucking blind. When she finally gets help, and I don't know how the fuck she even made it through all this shit, but she did. And kudos to her. And all blind people that is that resilient, Anne Hathaway and all those good people, man, the Stevie Wonder, man, Ray Charles, everybody salutes to her. The police officer say, what's going on? She said, I need your help. I need medicine. He said, you came from over there? Where you come from? She was like, here. She don't know what you pointing at. She just know what she just got to, here. You know what the police officer said? It's the fucking wildlife zoo. This bitch been closed for 40 years. What y'all doing over here? Had a whole family and everything. He gave her a boost to get back over the wall and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. Okay.
That's just how I viewed it at that point. But I'm going to watch it again.
That's exactly how I viewed it too, alright?
But I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to give it another chance because you're talking about
I
it.
think I seen Cinema Sins do a scene on it and a video on it.
You're going to make me want to look up, what's my name?
Prim.
I want to see Prim.
Shout out to Hood Prim, man. He be doing the hood movies and shit. He definitely ain't gonna do that movie. But if he do it.
But if he do it, yeah, because I want to know, like.
Yeah, but, yeah, you know what? Now that you break it down, I don't need to see that motherfucker no more.
And I ain't shitting on the movie, but I'm shitting on the movie.
What he said it was is exactly what
how
it
was. Like, I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, we was in high school, we seen it, we was like, oh shit, we're going to see the Village. Listen, we was like horror movie, we was going to go see anything that was coming out, but the horror movies we was really on because they didn't come out all the time. So when it did come out, we was like, oh shit, the Village, yeah, we gotta go see that shit. And we seen it, we was like, nah.
The fuck is this? What the?
Hell no.
The hell?
And we kids, so you know, we done had to scrape up the money or ask for the money or whatever else, you know what I'm saying, to go.
Cutting grass and chopping down trees
and
shit,
and wasted our motherfucking time.
I'm mad as hell. I'm talking about 5 minutes into the movie, people. Like,
you better have to play on some titties or some pussy or something like that during that motherfucker.
It wasn't even matter, dog. Like I didn't even give a fuck about the little sex scene they had in the movie. It was like
it's about us and our girls.
Oh yeah, man. I can't explain this shit, man. She felt like I wasted her time and shit, man. You know the movie
was so bad that it was interesting though. Like
how much worse is gonna get?
How bad can this get?
What else he finna do? Let me see.
It's another movie called The Room, nigga.
The Room, I've heard of that.
Nigga, The Room is the worst movie ever made.
I don't know, man. I thought it was The Village.
Nah.
The Room?
The Room is the worst movie ever made. So bad that me and Kibra paid $12 each to go see this movie, you know what I'm saying, on a day where it should have been cheaper. Like, I think they do the cheaper $2.
Yeah.
Nigga, we went on Tuesday, and they was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we in line or whatever, whole bunch of white people in line. They're like, yeah, The Room. You know what I'm saying?
He said, yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck you got me up here watching? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can see this or we can see this. And she was like, nah, I keep hearing about this movie. I need to see it. So I get to the front. I'm thinking they're going to charge us $5 a piece. And they was like, that'll be $24, you know, and then plus whatever it costs for the rest of y'all popcorn and shit. And I'm like, yo, we got to pay full price for this shit? And she was like, look, let's just go see it.
Yeah, but okay. I just want to see it.
So I'm like, all right, bet. Nigga, we get in there, we get to our seats, nigga. Movie come on. I was like, I probably for the first 10, 15 minutes I was complaining to keep it like, yo, what the fuck
is this? You sound like me, man.
What the fuck you got me here watching? You know what I'm saying? So, after a while, I started feeling bad. You know, because I'm like, damn, we didn't came to see this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to shit on you about you asking me to come see a movie that you really wanted to see and shit. And I was like, nah, wait. This gotta be a parody or something. Like, this can't be a real movie. You know what I'm saying? She was like, no, it's a real movie. The director, he acted in it and da da da. I was like, nah, that's what it is. I think, you know, so once I found out that the main actor in the movie was a director, I was like, this nigga slow. This whole movie, you know what I'm saying?
It's retarded, like.
Yeah, so once I watched it.
Not like that.
Yeah. So once I watched it from that point of view, I was like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen and how bad it is.
So you was looking at it to see how it was enjoyment on how bad the movie was.
Yeah, The Room is the worst movie ever made, nigga.
See, I always thought it was The Village, and then I put The Fog. I felt like The Fog was like number 2. I was like, man,
was pretty bad.
Like, man, this.
Nah, The Room, nigga.
Salute to D-Ray.
The Room?
But.
Nigga, we gonna have to sit down and watch this shit.
Man, bro.
So,
that's gotta be a day I ain't got shit to do.
I got you. That's only Saturday.
Hey, man. Hey, look. Hey, salutes to you, too, man, for trying to throw the party for the city. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you know. Look, I already know that took Go Wayne, the whole 9 yards. It's fucked up right now, Sarah. You know what I'm talking about. They try to make me work, bro.
On Saturday?
Mandatory. Yep. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be in the party, but I sat there and told them I don't give a fuck for y'all watching this right now. I ain't gonna be there.
Dog.
I ain't finna be there. I'm
finna come to the party.
I'm at the party. I'm gonna have to take that point. And it's crazy because we're on that 90-day probation where they was like, well, if you miss any day, you know, that can be a termination. I only been there for 8 days, y'all. This finna be a party for the city. It's a Halloween celebrity party. Yeah. So for our fans in China, Brazil, Quebec, Canada, South America,
shit, I ain't
Montreal, my fans, Toronto, our fans in Florida, Mexico, New Zealand, you know what I'm saying, Africa, South Africa.
You a cold piece.
Hey, yo. Hey, I'm in that party, and I'm gonna make sure I have that footage. And if you want to see that footage, you tune in on this Instagram page, man. You see what is it? Nate Skyywalker, Cubie Philly 33, Killa K 269.
I'm putting up whatever I can put up, man. I was just trying to keep it, nigga. I am. You know how many pages, how many social media pages I run, nigga?
I don't know.
I got a Twitter. I got a Facebook. I got another Facebook personal page because I had to create 2. I got a DJ Nate Skyywalker Facebook. I got a fucking. We got the Space Camp Podcast Facebook. We got the Skywalker Central Touch Facebook. I got the Tumblr. I got a Snapchat. I got Instagram. My Instagram, Skywalker Central Touch Instagram, and Space Camp Podcast Instagram. Nigga, I got 11 motherfucking social media pages that I'm running, nigga.
And he run 11 social media pages, and he makes sure that we in here every week to make sure that we still giving y'all this good quality on top of him DJing, on top of him mixtape, on top of the YouTube, on top of cutting, paste, editing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna go to give you your flowers right now, you know what I'm saying, while you right here, man. He got 11 goddamn pages. He created my motherfucking Instagram. I got questions about that right now. I appreciate the followers that I got, man, you know, tuning in.
Nigga.
Happy birthday to Q one more time.
This shit is hard, nigga. This shit is hard. Yo, alright, we got some more shit to cover, man. I can't see what the time is, so.
Man, let's get into that point, man. I think we kind of over time. We got one more topic for y'all, man. Because we about time to go. I got to get to work and shit. I'm tired. They gonna be looking at me and shit.
Needs to be quick. R. Kelly is on suicide watch right now. I'm pretty sure it's because the list came out of people that he felt like, you know, he wanted to take down in the case if he decided to take the case federal.
Was there a list?
There was a list.
Hold on. But was it his list?
I don't know if it...
you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was his list.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because it can be a list that motherfuckers might fill, and then they put that on him. Yeah. But the access that he might have to really, you know what I'm saying, set that list up, and then dealing with what he dealing with.
Word has come out that this nigga was about to snitch. After we said what we said first.
I said it first because I felt it. Like, I felt it.
We put that shit in the air. Cause niggas do like, hold on, you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of press to think for the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of white people you can take down too. Shout out to my white people that I love. And
A-Train West.
So I got a lot of
you gotta know GP, Francine, y'all know me.
So I ain't got just one white person that I love. You know how y'all be
happy. You know how y'all, I got 2 black friends. Yeah. You know, I got a lot of them. And for those who laugh, silently to yourself. You know what I'm talking about.
The January 6th insurrection is blowing the fuck out.
Now what's that? What is that?
January 6th insurrection was the motherfuckers that stormed the White House.
The dude that had
January 6, 2021.
The dude that put the horns on and was sitting,
all of
had his feet all kicked back and shit.
All right. So the organizers of this insurrection have started releasing names of Congress members, Republican Congress members that have something to do with planning the insurrection.
Hey, I don't know if we need to talk about this, man. We ain't made no money yet. I don't need them folks coming over here. Hey, look, for
all
real,
I'm doing is reporting news.
Hey, look, man, I don't know. Well, fuck it. Ain't no harm in me. Talk about it, cuz. We can talk about it. Fuck it.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say nobody's name or nothing, but y'all know who y'all. You know, if y'all see this, y'all know who y'all are.
So basically, what you're saying is Congress members was involved with
we're planning that shit.
We're planning.
Yeah, on top of Donald Trump, because
now
go down to.
But
he literally told people to meet him at the White House.
Hold on. Trump didn't do shit. Trump.
He told his people to meet him at the White House January 6th, and his ass wasn't there.
Now hold on. You tell kids, just because a motherfucker tell you to do this don't mean you gotta do it. If he tell you to jump off the bridge, how you gonna do it? And that's what you tell kids. These are grown ass white Republican congressmen, right?
They thought he was gonna be there.
Nah. All I'm saying is they thought he was gonna be there, right?
Hey.
They already had that in their heart to do.
If Young Jock tell me to meet me in the trap, I'm trying to go figure out where he at. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga, Young Jock. I fuck with Young Jock.
Yeah, I know, man, but we're gonna be a little more strategic than that, man, because we already know the outcome, nigga. If black people do that.
Yeah, I know that wasn't fun.
Look, hold on, because I'm finna end it real quick, man, with you. You know, I'm gonna let you have to close it. What I'm saying is, what they did, they went inside the building, stormed that bitch, whoop the president told us, you know what they said? They said that was like, beat up some people, whooping security asses. But you know what they said? They said that was an act of patriotism. Mm-hmm. That's what they said. Yeah. Now think about this. I can't even run across the White House grass without fucking around and getting shot. Fuck getting in the building. Let me be on the grass trespassing. It's over for me. And so when I tell you other countries, man, I understand what y'all saying. I understand what we got. Everybody got their trials and tribulations. I get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and I'm not.
Wild shit going
we got some wild shit, man. There's some shit, man, that we don't even know about, man. Mm-hmm. And we black.
We got a start of a conversation, which will end up being a bigger conversation, probably on the next show when we want to talk to Cubie about that. Yeah. It's Meek Mill ain't got paid. I don't know how long it's been since Meek Mill got paid, but Meek Mill says he hasn't got paid by his label, and he doesn't know who's all involved with the payment process, where he get the money from, what he need to do, nothing. Meek Mill just been out here being Meek Mill. You know, he been having, brunches and dinners and shit and talking to Jay-Z, this, that, the third, because I believe that that's his management team. But when it comes down to the label situation, Meek Mill ain't been seeing no money. We know it, man. We didn't talk about this, man.
And we went back to that. And you know what that sound like? That sound like Meek taking my approach, but not fully reading his contract. What y'all call it? What did Cube say it was? Cube said he called it the 360 deal. Yeah, when Cube got on that, Cube was like, hell no. We
Snoop said something about that on his interview today. He said a lot of these people take these deals where they get their money up front. And you done spent your money on clothes, you done spent your money on cars, this, that, the third, get your life together. But then when it comes to you doing these projects, you got money that need to be recouped. So they put money up front to put your project out, and they need the money recouped in full, and then whatever you get, they start paying you, for that. So
basically, you needed to start out cheap and get you a motherfucking green screen and shoot all your videos.
Yes. If you get signed to a 360 deal, you need to not spend as much money as possible.
I'm shooting all my videos right here in this room.
You shoot your videos how the fuck you need to shoot them. You go get your in-house producers. You get your people together. You put your project together. You put your studio time together, and then you pocket the rest of that cash, invest that money into you being an artist. Cause guess what? Since you got that 360 deal, this label is gonna put your shit out. Invest into the label.
Can you do that as an artist? Put into stock into your own label that you're already under?
I don't know why you couldn't.
That makes sense. That's kind of like, okay, I'm glad you said that because it's interesting. Because you're going to fuck around and you're going to have me do this shit and then I'm going to try to motivate other people. So, I'm a Cadillac fan. Mm-hmm. I love Cadillacs, you know what I'm saying? So, instead of me buying a Cadillac every goddamn year, you know the white dude, man, that's on the YouTube commercials, man, it was like, hey, look, I like big toys too. All you rappers, this is what you need to do. You know what I'm talking about. If y'all have seen him on YouTube, but he made sense. So, say if I got...
Smart rapper, I think it was something.
Say if I got 3 shares in Cadillac.
Yeah.
Does that set me up to be able, because I'm part owner, to be able to get like a free Cadillac or a hand-me-down Cadillac that I ain't got to pay for because I'm already part of a shareholder where I can just walk in and get something?
You get money from that. So, now it depends on what's in your contract and what you could do with the company at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay, so like
say you get signed to...
I got 25%. I'm a 25% owner.
Yeah.
I should be able to walk in. If I own 25% of the shares of this company, I should be able to walk in and just grab me a like fresh one.
Yeah.
Like.
So what do? Do you put your money into
Cadillac or
the company, or do you put your money into you being a bigger artist? Try to get that money. Try to get the money that you owe out the way. I think try to make the rest of the money on the back end.
I think you do that as a 50-50. And when I say a 50-50, like, let's take music out of it, because I don't know how the music business works, but I know how factory life works. Yeah. And what I can tell you is, as a young individual, I pay Social Security, right? Yeah. I'm not knocking that, but I'm knocking that. Yeah. Reason why I say I'm not knocking that is because they say you pay Social Security because that's like your retirement. That's what you're going to get back when you get older. You know what I'm saying? And so me paying into Social Security is the money that I'm paying into is supposed to be taking care of our elders right now. So like my mother and my grandmothers, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. But with that Social Security, if that money, if they telling me Social Security is running out, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay Social Security if I'm not going to be able to get it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that part of that contract. That's one end of that contract. But now, like how you were saying, as far as investing into the company, we got what you call 401k.
Yeah. So
now if you start at the 3% or whether you start at the 10%, whatever company you at, you know what I'm saying? At 3%, I can tell you for a full fact, at 3%, 7 years at a company, you're going to get about $15,000. Mm-hmm. That's going to be in your 401k built up after that 7-year mark. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Like where do you go with that? Like, is the investment into the 401k or is it an investment into the company where they start taxing you for like Social Security? Because I feel like, stop taxing me for Social Security if I'm not going to be able to get it. Now, I don't know how many other people feel like that.
Most companies don't do equity. So, like 401...
They'll match you. If you lucky,
they'll match you.
Yeah, because you get some companies that match you at 50%, and then you get some that match you the whole 100.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. But it's a tough situation. So we talking about rappers.
We talking about rappers. We just talking about factory right now. That's just regular normal life. But as a rapper, like
rappers, they know you coming from nothing. Like you literally in your music, you talking about you coming from nothing.
And that's why they ain't got no problem giving you that money up front.
Yeah.
But me, the type of motherfucker I am, I don't want that because like my dad always told me, ain't shit free. Mm-hmm. And if it is free, dog, you gotta watch it because it's something behind that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's a hidden motive, it's a hidden agenda, it's something behind that. Yeah. So, I don't know.
I think you gotta change what's valuable to you. If you're gonna be a rapper and you coming up and you doing this at the third, like me right now, I'm 33 years old, but what's valuable to me driving is an old school car before a Lambo. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a souped up old school car, I'm straight. house-wise, put me in a regular house in the suburbs, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't need $1 million joint.
Because what's valuable to you at that point.
Yeah. So the problem is, and 50 just had to deal with this. We was gonna talk about this last week, where 50 was paying $800 a month
at a hotel,
at a regular spot. Yeah. But just made $32 million on tour. So you done made $32 million. They finna come tax you.
They finna come tax you on that $32 million.
On that $32 million.
You still got property tax. You still got equity tax that you gotta pay for on your house.
So you might as well buy a house and then sign it off as a tax write-off.
Okay.
And that's what he had to do. Like, that's like literally, they was like, look, financially, nigga, like, what you have, like, buy a house. Why are you still trying to pay $800 a month? Like, and now you have all of this money. They gonna come get almost half of what you are, like 40% of what you already got. So spend the money. You gotta spend the money. Like and that's how this tax situation is so fucked up.
But that's fucked up too, because the idea is to save the money.
Yeah.
But you in a situation where you can't save it, you gotta spend it.
Because they're gonna tax it, so you gotta spend it. So you not have too much for them to tax. Imagine that.
Hey, but look, I say some shit on that, like just a spin off, like with older people that I've been seeing dealing with it. Like if they got say they got a fixed income, right?
Yeah.
Right. They're only allowed to have like what did they say, like 2 bands in their account at all times. Like you can't exceed over that 2 bands because you want a fixed income. Yeah. So if it's showing that you got 10 bands in your account, then obviously what you doing, you know, saying as far as your living costs and shit go. And so like when I heard about it and I was listening to it, it kind of pissed me off because I'm like, okay, well hold on. If your motherfucker, if they give you 2 bands for your Social Security. And you only using $500, you know what I'm saying, for rent costs or whatever your living costs is. Say you take $200, well say you ain't even got to do that. Say you take $100, but you pay somebody else, you know what I'm saying, $100, get $200 back on grocery. Bow, so your food is covered. So now your living is covered, your food is covered. So let's say you still got about 1,000.
Let's say you got 14 in there. Well, it would have been 14, but let's say you still got 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
they pay you again?
Yeah, say you got that 1,000, and then they pay you again. You can't be building up that band like I know I'm gonna be able to save up this 1,000 every month. You gotta spend it,
or you trap,
or you can't have it in your account.
Wow.
Yup.
Well, we gonna talk about money all the time.
Yeah, man.
That's a big shit, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. But then that's based off of, like you said, Social Security. So if we paying in right now, me and you, we paying in thousands and thousands of Social Security, but now we fuck around, we ain't able to get that shit back when we get older. But then say we is able to get it back, but you telling me I'm only limited to have this certain amount in my account because I'm on a fixed income. Like I can't save my money.
Right.
And like that goes back to like when they get on like say rappers' asses. You know what I'm saying? Or a regular individual. Well, we seen you riding around in the car. You had 10,000 in the car. So you automatically just assume that it's wrong.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm a drug dealer.
Yeah, because I got 10 bands in the car. What are you doing?
I can't keep it in my fucking account.
Exactly, but bitch, if I want to ride around with 10 bands with my own hard-earned money, I can do that.
Yeah.
That don't need for your judgment because you can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you just assume, well, what are you doing with 20,000? So it's got to be drug money. You know what I'm saying? But that's the world that we live in, dog. Until we able to change that shit, dog.
Shit.
For real. And that's just small shit. That's light. Yeah. The shit we talk about, I mean, that's heavy, but this shit is light.
Compared to what we could talk about.
Yeah.
Last one I got, man. Atlanta Braves versus the Houston Astros. Going on in the World Series right now. Game 1 belongs to the Atlanta Braves. And game 2, they're playing tonight, man. Today is Wednesday, October 27th. Shout out to Cubie. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday, Q. One more time, family.
I want to see the Braves win, man. I seen Houston win a few years ago, man.
Hey, I used to be a Braves fan. I was a big fan of what was my man?
Houston win and cheat. Didn't them niggas cheat?
They won.
That was a sign shit. Them niggas, they had the sign gate.
They pulled a Belichick type of ordeal.
Man, let's go Braves, man. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Let's go Braves.
What was his name? Andrew Jones. That John Smokes, you know what I'm saying? Them was my guys over there. Chipper Jones, yep.
Mm-hmm.
But if you pay attention to it, because this is a World Series, right?
Yeah.
All right, now if you pay attention to it don't matter who win.
Mm-hmm.
Both them towns is gonna turn the fuck up. You talking about Houston and Atlanta, dog?
Yeah.
It don't matter who wins. It's finna crank.
BLK baby, all night.
It's finna crank,
right, man. So. Like and subscribe, man. Shout out to all of our subscribers that we got right now.
Man, hey, look, man. Hopefully we can get that joke up, man. Tell them about us, man. If you fuck with us, you fuck with us, man. If you like us, man. Like and subscribe, like Cuz said. Like and subscribe for Cube. It's his birthday, man.
Yeah, man. Cube will be back next week. Y'all know what time it is. It's Space Camp, man. Episode number 9.
I feel like a full horseman when I throw this shit up. All right, y'all.